Hi everyone, it's Steve Otwell coming to you live here from Truro in Cornwall. It's Tuesday the 27th of March, 8 o'clock UK time, and tonight's live is going to be on posting on Facebook and do's and don'ts and what you should post on Facebook. So to start with, we want to look at the goal. The goal of posting on Facebook is to create curiosity. We've got a lot of people who don't fully understand that at the moment, who are posting lots of things, especially from a business perspective, are posting lots of things with regards to their company, their products, various things like that. And that's not what you want to be doing when you're posting on Facebook. You want to be creating the curiosity, because when you create the curiosity, that will get people wanting to ask you and talk to you and communicate with you and find out what it is you actually do. So you're creating the curiosity to get that, attract them to then speak to you and find out more about what it is that you are doing or what you are promoting. So your goal is to get the person from either making a comment or coming onto Messenger and asking you what you're doing. Your goal is to get them really from online to offline. So you want to get them to the Messenger, ask them if they're open to a call on Messenger, a video call. If they're not open to a video call, they don't want to be on video, that's fine. A Messenger call, or even the old-fashioned phone call, whichever way, that's what you're looking to do. You're looking to actually get them from on the online on Facebook onto a call, because when you're getting somebody on a call, they're going to see you as you see me now. They're going to interact with you more. They're going to build up a trust with you, and they're more likely to then buy from you, do business with you. So that is our goal with what we're posting, and what we're doing, and what I do on a daily basis really is you're taking people from being complete strangers, and I do this on a daily basis, taking people from being complete strangers to friends, from friends to family. So you can get a complete stranger to be more familiar with you, comment, interact with you, get to know them get to know you, and then get them to the position where they feel like family. So you're constantly asking about them and what they're doing. They're asking about you. You're probably doing business together, or they're buying from you, or vice versa. So you create that family effect with them. What I would also suggest with your profiles is only have about 10% of your friends list from your company. A lot of people, and I used to do it before, have literally hundreds and hundreds of people from their company on their Facebook page interacting, but realistically, you're all promoting the same thing. So you're all going to brand yourself separately, but you're taking up a lot of your time with what you're posting, and also your Facebook will see these people interacting with you, so they'll show them more of your stuff. But if they're already in your company, they're not going to join your company because they're already in it. So we want to get the message out to new people. We want to get the message out to people who are open to looking at what it is you're doing, or what it is you're posting, or wanting to interact with you. So I've got only 10% of the people in my company now as my friends list. Any more than that, I put a cap on. I connect with other network marketers, and I also connect with entrepreneurs, people whose profiles I think are interesting, exciting, or have got similar interest to me. I also will add friends, mutual friends, so people who are mutual friends of other friends I've got, and get chatting with them, because it may be that somebody who's already in my business they may not have actually spoken to somebody, so I can create interest for that person and then direct them back to the person on my team. So you could also build more credibility around the person whose friend it is. So I tend to do that with people I'm adding. So new network marketers, entrepreneurs, people who are open to posting positive stuff about. What I also suggest is some of the don't post too often. Don't post 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day. I see people doing that at the moment. What you'll end up doing is if you put too many posts up in a day or too close together, your own posts start competing against each other within the Facebook and Facebook algorithms. And when they start competing against each other, so many people will be showing this post, so many people will be showing another post, and you don't get enough interaction and enough comments and feedback on the post you're doing. Another don't send out mixed messages. I normally, and I'll talk about this as we go through the training, I normally post on 2 or 3 subjects. Usually I've got like what I call RVL, which is results, value and lifestyle. So I'll post results about a result could be somebody joining my team. So welcome John or welcome Bob to our team. And a value one could be, I could share some information that's value. I could share a quote that's valuable. So you're adding value to people. It might make somebody's day to hear something that inspires them to get up and do something. And lifestyle can be you're going out to dinner with, like when I go out to dinner with a Cody or Kelly, you go out to dinner with somebody and you can put into your post out to lunch or on holiday, thanks to the commissions I earn over the last month or 6 months or 1 week, depending on what commissions you're getting coming in. But it's giving it's getting a message out there that makes what you're doing attractive to people. So people might say, well, who's this guy who's joined this business? Who's that person that's joining this business? They'd look at your value and they say, oh, that motivational quote was valuable. Or if I give some tips on Facebook, they're like, oh, thank you, that's valuable. And then they see me on holiday or traveling different places in Thailand, in Croatia, in Germany, in Milan. They'll see all these things, and a lot of people will look at that and think, well, actually, I wouldn't mind that kind of lifestyle. I wouldn't mind being part of that, whatever it is that guy has just joined or that lady's just joined. So your content and your whole profile on Facebook becomes attractive to people, which will then give them an insight into what you're doing without really knowing. So the next thing that they will do is think, well, I want something like that, or I would like something like that. Then they're more likely to then ask you a question with regards to that. So don't mix your messages up by sending messages saying one thing and then something that's totally different to that and irrelevant, that it confuses people as to what message you're sending out. Another one is don't try selling on your Facebook page. Again, a lot of people will post company products before and after pictures. Facebook penalizes you heavily for that, and there's quite a few accounts been shut down for doing before and after pictures. People posting, we've got this great product, and bang, here's a product. Straight away, if your company's name's on it, then everybody knows what company you're with, and if they don't want to be in that company, then they won't interact with your post anymore. If it's got the name of the product on it, all they'll do is copy the name of the product, put it in Google, and find out where the cheapest place to buy it is from. So if say for instance, if it was skincare or weight loss, if it was skincare, I would put a post up again saying something along the lines of fantastic results with our skincare range today. Really happy to be using this state-of-the-art technology-based skincare. but I didn't mention our company. I didn't mention the product name. But they're going to be, well, what are you talking about? What is this product? I heard you mention skincare. I could do with skincare. They've got to ask you the question. You don't tell them the whole picture, so they've got to ask you the question. The people who are banging their information straight on Facebook, what Facebook will do is look at that and say this person is trying to sell something. If they're trying to sell something, they need to be on a business page and they need to be paying for it. If you're not paying for it, it's like boom, they won't straight away. They're not gonna share it with virtually anybody, because they want you to pay for that. So don't try selling on Facebook. What you do is like I've just said, is we create the curiosity. You do the selling in Facebook Messenger. So you create the curiosity, get the person into Messenger. As soon as they're into Messenger, are you open to a video chat on Facebook Messenger so I can share with you more information about X product or Y product or Y service, X service, or the opportunity, whatever it is that you posted your post about. Then you follow up and you try to either get, like I said, a video call, which at least then, as you can see me now, you're face to face with somebody, or if they're not wanting to be on camera, just a call, a messenger call. At least you get to speak to the person, and then they can interact with you on there, and that's where you can then direct them after you've had the call. Then you can direct them to your website, because up until that point you've not said what the product is or where they get it from. So once you've given the information, then they can go to your website and get it. You've not given them all of the information on the Facebook page, and they're off somewhere else buying it from somewhere else. So take the selling into Messenger. And also one of the other things is the stories. So at the top of Facebook, you'll see you've got a storyline, and if people are using Instagram, it's the same. You've got storylines on there. You can create stories in there. Facebook are promoting them, as I shared on one of the other videos, are promoting that very heavily at the moment. So you can go onto the stories and post like 4 slides or 4 parts to the story, saying, I did one last week saying, this is my fantastic family. We're and there's pictures of me and Kelly and Cody in Thailand, and we're on holiday with our friends, making money from our social media accounts from Facebook. If you'd like to know more about how we make money from social media, please drop an emoji in the comments below. So they drop an emoji, they want to know more information. Again, you take it onto a messenger message and actually have the conversation with them. But from that, Facebook are promoting that message, that story, should I say. So because they're promoting that, they're actually promoting what I am then selling. So if I'm selling, how do you make money from Facebook? They straight away go through my story. Then they get to the point where they drop the emoji. Then I'm having a conversation with them. How do I make money from Facebook? I make money from Facebook by sharing all this information I've got on how you can have leads coming to you, how you can have people coming to ask questions of you, how you can become the hunted instead of the hunter. So instead of you going after people, they're coming to you and you're attracting them. I can teach all those techniques. So I'm sharing with them, well, this is what I can do through Facebook, and I use the vehicle of network marketing to do that. So basically, I can show them through partnering with me and using all my Facebook skills that I have on, and also as well as online, I've got the offline skills as well. So I can share that with everybody and help them become successful as well. So that's how I take them through that process. But as I say, that is all done through stories, and Facebook are promoting that for me. So they're promoting my story basically. If I put the same information on my news feed, they would have no interest other than to shut that down. So they would make sure nobody saw it, because they don't want people advertising. But in stories, they want people to use the stories, so they promote them. So it's just being clever and careful on what we do. Some do's now. One is do comment on other people's posts. Again, another daily ritual of mine is to go to other people's posts and always give it a love. If you give it a like, what Facebook do with likes now is if you just give it the like, they think that you've acknowledged that post exists, but they don't think you're interested in it because everybody just likes everything. So if you give it a love or a wow, then Facebook look on that as being more interesting. You've got an interest in that. They're then more likely to share that with more people because they've seen that there's a bigger interest in it than just a like. So a love or a wow, that gets more of the information seen. So I would go onto somebody's post and put, somebody may write a nice quote, and I might put on the money, my friend, or I might put fantastic quote, really love that one, love heart, and I've already love hearted their post in the first place, and I'll do that on usually about say 3 to 5 people, no more than that, 3 to 5 people's comments, and then they will come back to you and do the same with you. So it's getting their information seen, but it's getting your information seen, but it's also showing that you're interactive with them. Another do is always give value. So as I mentioned earlier, the value can come from quotes. It can come from even lifestyle posts. When you're posting about lifestyle, that's adding value because someone might think, well, that's valuable to me. I want to have a lifestyle like that. So always give value. Go live if you feel comfortable going live. I know a lot of people don't, and there is ways that you can go live without anybody seeing your live. So if you want to practice a live, you can actually go into the settings at the top of the live, and where it says set to public, you can set it to me. And if you set it to me, then only you see it. And then if it was a good live, you can then change it to public and everybody sees it. So you can actually have a go at it and get yourself comfortable with it before you actually go live to the public. Use text posts. So this is another thing. And with the text posts, we've got something that fits in with that, which is keeping the text posts. I sometimes do quotes. And I always do, say, a lifestyle post one day. The next day I will do a quote, and the next day I will do a text. So I keep alternating them, so you've got a bit of everything. But in the text post, if you can try, sometimes I want to write a lot of information, so I do, because I want to add value, but also if you do a text post and it's under 85 characters long, then what you'll notice is it comes bigger and it stays bigger. And Facebook promote those as well. So those under 85 characters, that you'll see when you start posting them that they get seen by more people. So make sure, if you can, to keep your short quotes under the 85 characters. If you want to write a long story, as I did, I think yesterday, then that had a lot of content and it was a long story. But again, I wanted to add value with that, so I posted that. But I posted another one today, which is under 85 characters, so it's bigger, so more people see it. But also Facebook promote it because it's under 85 characters. And also do build a social media story. So all what you're posting, this is what I said earlier about don't send out mixed messages, is try and keep your story around what it is you're putting to your market. So your lifestyle, as I said, your lifestyle, your results, your value, try and keep it around what you're doing so that it comes out as one message, one story. Make yourself attractive to people. So it's okay to show. I posted something about a week or more ago about when I first went on stage and I was frightened to hold the microphone and talk to people. All true facts, and it's letting people see that you're human, because they can resonate with that. They can see that maybe they feel like that. So it's okay. A lot of people post on Facebook that everything is glorious and they never do anything wrong and never have done anything wrong, and really that's a load of rubbish, really, because nobody's life's like that. So we don't want to post negative stuff, but we do want to make sure that we're being like honest and transparent and open, that we some of us have been frightened to talk on stage. Some of us have been nervous to do certain things, and all of that is okay. That's normal life. We learn and we move forward by growing, basically. Another thing is what I always like to teach and like to say is consistency beats intensity. So again, it is the consistency of posting on Facebook will beat intensity. So a couple of posts that are really dynamic will not match somebody who's posting, say, one post a day, or one post every 2 days, whatever you can manage. But if you can manage one post a day, then do one post a day. Don't do, as I said, don't do 5 or more, because it's overkill and they'll start competing against each other. But if you can manage one a day, fantastic. If it's one every couple of days, that's still cool. If it's one a week, you get into the sort of borderline there that people are not going to take interest in you because they don't see you from one end of the week to the next, sort of thing. So as I say, consistency will be intensity, and build a plan and a structure for using social media. And I'll talk about this in some further trainings, and I do share this with my team that I'm building with, is to build a plan, a structure for social media. So when people look at my social media account, it looks like I'm on Facebook 24/7. I actually only spend 3 hours in a day on Facebook, but in them 3 hours, as soon as I go on Facebook, I have set things that I do. I spend 18 minutes doing one thing, 18 minutes doing another, 18 minutes doing another, and then 12 minutes doing the last bit. So I've got certain things. If somebody's got 1 hour a day, I can break that down into the same for that 1 hour. With me, I'm doing it full time. I do 3 hours a day on Facebook, and I don't do 3 hours in one go. I do 1 hour about 10:30 in the morning. I do another hour around about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and I do another hour at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the evening. So I break up what I'm doing over the 3 sections of 1 hour, and I have specific things. I document it all with an Excel worksheet, but I have specific things that I do in them hours. So it saves people. A lot of people go on Facebook and then they'll start doing something, then stop scrolling, and then without knowing, they forgot what they went on to Facebook to do. They're starting reading a lot of stuff, and they just took up a load of time of their own time doing something that really wasn't of value to them. So it's got to have a plan. You got to build a plan and a structure for your social media. It's just like going to do a meeting. If you had an hour meeting, then you would be in that meeting doing the meeting. So it's the same with your Facebook. It's not getting distracted and wasting time. You want to do specific things that get you specific results. So creating kick-ass content. So as I said, is number one is time spent posting. Number two is, and these are the ways to create the kick-ass content, is time spent posting, target market, which you should know, and you should have your mind now set on who your target market is. And as I just said, is once per day is great, twice a day is cool. I don't really, I used to post 4 or 5 times a day. I've now dropped that down to 1, maybe 2 a day. So making the content good quality content, and as I said, with the content, you want to look at results, value, and lifestyle. So as I said, if you was a skincare company or weight loss company, make your results around that. So you could say Dave has joined our company today, and he's starting his weight loss journey with him. Look forward to checking in with him a week from now, and then a week from now, you could then post. Dave is now a week into his weight loss journey, and he's lost 7 pounds or whatever. So you can create a story around that. It's creating curiosity. Is like, oh, there's somebody actually doing this thing that you're promoting. They don't actually know what you're promoting, so they've got to ask a question. But now someone's got a result with it. But you're not posting before and after pictures, because you start posting before and after pictures, then again Facebook jump all over those, because they don't want that to them is advertising, and advertising for them should be paid. So you can put one picture up. So it could be Dave. This is Dave. He's now 7 pound down, and a week before he could have. This was Dave starting his journey. So Dave could be in a top like I've got on. It doesn't have to be that this is Dave with like a bit of weight on him, and this is Dave a week later with abs. Again, you've got to keep things real, and got to keep things that people can see that somebody has got simple, realistic results. And same with the skincare, same with any other product or service that you are promoting. And then, as I said, is welcoming people into the business. That's another result orientated thing. I tend to stay away from any results relating to income, just because you've got to be very careful. In a lot of countries, and a lot of network marketing countries are USA based, if you post income related claims, that can be classed as enticement. So I try to stay away from that altogether. So results will just come, maybe somebody's got to a new rank, so like, congratulations on being a ruby or being a emerald, whatever the ranks are in your company. You can congratulate somebody on that, but it doesn't have to have your company's name all over it and everything. It can just be congratulations, Dave or Bob or Jane or whoever, on that actual rank, or on getting their first customer or getting their first distributor. They're all result-based posts. And then, as I said, the value can come from many things. It can come from quotes. You can be promoting a book. So you could say, I've just read this book, Think and Grow Rich. I've just read this book, Go Pro. Fantastic books. You should pick a copy of these up. It'll be of immense value to you. So you're sharing with somebody value on them getting a book. And again, points on social media. I put a post up yesterday, I think, with 9 points on social media. So I'm giving value to people who may not actually know what they should be doing with social media, or it might be tips on that. It might be things that they shouldn't be doing, or things to be careful of doing. And again, lifestyle posts is just people wanting to look at what your lifestyle is, and they may like see elements of it that they would like to experience in their lives, and then so they've got to ask you the question is, I keep seeing you here, there, in this country, in that country. I keep seeing you out and about. You're always smiling. What makes you so happy, and why you're in all these countries? And then you can take that into the messenger, and then go through why it is you can do all those things. You can do those things because you're earning residual income weekly, monthly, from sharing your vehicle of network marketing through the power of social media, and through the power of actually building relationships and talking to people. So they're the sort of do's and don'ts of what you want to post, and the and sort of what content wants to be in what you're posting. Always keep it so it's positive. You can have a down day. I put the other week is wasn't feeling good when I woke up, but that was like when I put that, I put wasn't feeling good when I woke up, but I'm not living there. That was a blip for 10 minutes. Now I'm back in the game. So it's showing I'm real. It's showing everybody doesn't have a perfect day, but you don't have to live there. You can change your mindset. You can change the mood you're in whenever you want. You just switch it on and go and do something positive. Go and walk the dog. Go and do something that cheers you up. No matter what it is, get some fresh air or anything. It doesn't have to be an expense, but it cheers you up, it clears your head, gets you back in the game. Watch a motivational video, whatever it may be, but it just shows again that you're real. A couple of things I stay away from posting, and that is religion and politics. Now, if somebody's involved with the church and all that, then that is their culture around what they believe and they stand for. So that's perfect, because their audience knows them as that they're a religious person, and that is something that means a lot to them. So they're used to seeing posts. What I have seen on Facebook in general is that if you post about religion or politics, it starts getting into different people who've got different views on that, end up all coming onto your page and arguing about it, which gives a load of negative vibe to your page, and to the general public, or to most people, they'll run a mile from your page. So again, if you are involved in religion, or if you're a pastor of a church, for instance, then that's fantastic. Obviously, you are posting about that because that is what you're passionate about. But you will have an audience of people who love and understand the church and religion. So that's fantastic. But we've got to look at the mainstream of people that are coming to a page. That your audience has got to be tailored to who you are. From a point of myself is I do believe in God. I do have a religious background in myself, but I don't post necessarily that. I do that. That's my personal thing. So I do that in my private time. I don't necessarily post that on Facebook. But if I was a pastor of a church, I would do. But again, and politics, I'm not really into politics, because I leave that to the politicians. But again, you start posting that on Facebook, you're going to get the arguments happening on your page. You'll probably lose most of your audience. So those are sort of things to be careful of posting. Keep it simple, keep your message clear, and remember what the don'ts are, remember what the do's are. Then you'll get more traction in your post. You get more people wanting to follow you, and then you'll get more people wanting to interact with you, speak with you, and then you end up by default finding a pain point or something that you've got in common, and then you take that steps further if it's something that you're trying to sell, or trying to help people benefit with, whatever it is. That is what you're bringing to your page by sharing a clear message. So I hope you've got value from that tonight, guys. I think we've got some of you watching live, I can see on the iPad. And if you're not watching live, if you're watching on replay, if you just drop a replay in as usual, just so I can see what time people are jumping onto the replay call. If you have any questions on what I've shared tonight, please drop them in the comment section. I'm not sure when I do these lives from the group, it doesn't actually show me who's online. So I will go back into it, and I always go back into it and answer anybody's comments. So if you have got any comments, drop them in the comments section. I will answer them all and get back to you. And that's it for tonight, guys. I'll be doing another one next Tuesday. Some of them may change in the coming weeks. I'm going to try and keep it to a Tuesday, but I'm in the process at the moment of packing all the stuff up in the house and moving. So I've got to play it by ear, but I will try and keep them to a Tuesday so everybody is knowing that they'll be at the usual time. So thanks for joining us tonight, guys. If you're on the replay, thanks for tuning in on the replay, and I'll see you all next Tuesday. Take care, guys. Bye for now.